Everybody say, say, how can I express my gratitude for all the many things you've done for me? Words are not enough, to say thank you. Say, Lord, you are my everything. You're my everything. How can I express my gratitude? How can I express my gratitude for all the many things, Father, you done for me, yeah. Words are not enough to say thank you. So Lord, you are, you're my everything. Say, I call you Jireh. Lord, my provider. I call you Nisi. You are my battle. I call you Rapha. You are my healer. Say, Lord, you are. You're my everything. I call you Jireh. Lord, my provider. I call you Nisi. You are my battle. I call you Rapha. You are my healer. Say, Lord, you are. You're my everything. Uya matinyina. Uya matinyina. Uya matinyina. Oh, uya matinyina. Yeah, so uya matinyina. Uya matinyina. Yeah. Uya matinyina. Oh, uya matinyina. Say, I call you Jireh, say. I call you Jireh. Lord, my provider. I call you Nisi. You are my battle. I call you Rapha. You are my healer. Say, Lord, you are my everything. Yeah. Are you ready, everybody? All right, listen. William me ground, cover your what to say.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever location you are. Anopenso mama angrakrabia akwaba eba edwumedie so. Enenso ye fiada eda kese ema edwumedie a to emre se a yedi emreka ede bremo no. Enenso sara na adom no, adomra adom yen adom na ode inshira ene nkwa ede ache yen se yemfa edwumedie no emba makwan. Megidi se baby biara wo ankrankra bi a wo hwe me ho ye na se wo ho ye de a mesre weni die mu bomodia na to nsafre adofo ni nuanom se mre na so se ba be kamra asem ya be di mra asem na mo mmeka ye ho na yemfa dwumedie ento aso media ni manye na ati ana ofre manye ti a meje osu ye enenso mre na so na yaba no eto de bia na ensem bebre na the ebremo when it comes to Thursdays, Fridays, any Saturday. Na dwumedie BWF Solicitors for and oma come ho abom say sa adesua ni nimdie abribia omo de beba enenso sara na ye the very beautiful topic eba edi nkrofo enya edi nkrofo ebobo na ye ba be ka ho asem megide say wodi ewum wodi enim kra onyonko bi wadamfo bi ede ewum na yebedi se komedie ebe ye de yenyina enim se UK sisia no o UK abonten so a omo so a declare election na kire se next month or two no ye ba be to election ye ba be yi ye prime minister foforo se ni oteso no ono a na betena so a obetena so ana se ye de foforo beba ne nyina gina amabuo ene ekronefo no so dinomo so enti no emrade wo ba bia ye koye krom Ghana nso a ayire mu dendenden any the political parties, any individual candidates, nyina the America say ubia peso tena presidential seat ne so. Ni nyina nso gina krofo no so say hwan eno mbeto ama no ye kremu. Na je say election no. Ewo baabia na mom eba mremu a ene ye wa assorot bebre different things that we talk about when it comes to legal matters. Na ene ebi na yakofa ye de ba. Mo me resource person. Me teacher prekope. Eye lawyer Asmah. Enche bia obeyi ne ho adi na odinchia kese aba metiefo ne ahwefo. Na mom ansa na obeba no. Mesamo ni die mu. Dodo na aba so no. Mesre de etumani so se mo bomode na mo share program no na mo mfrafra dofo no mo mbra. Sometimes you can just pick a call and call them. Say emre na so mo metie sa program ya abaso yi. Enti me nua Tiliduma nyame nhyira wo. Dodo na abaso nyame nhyira mo Sarah Ponzo nyame nhyira wo. Margaret Edu Mensa nyame nhyira wo. Abina ohene wa santewa papa bi nyame nhyira wo. Kuya enima nyame nhyira wo. Chese Sandra Fraser. Munyina, see kindly share the video and invite friends and family and the crep. Nanajima mete wonka che ba me gidi se ho ye. Me nua Sandra anope me dinchi akese pa ifi studio ha e de maw the bibiara wo. Me twa me ho sima me ba ya lawyer Asmah e de nchi akese e bebremo na afi e de dwumedie no ahya ase. Me ba sisi enko ba bia. Me so me kwa akofra nkrofo no mo abehwe. Meba.
Based in London, we are a dynamic award-winning firm specializing in a range of legal services. Welcome to BWF Solicitors, a trusted and experienced law firm specializing in immigration and nationality, appeals and judicial review, dispute resolution, family and matrimonial, and other family law disputes with international context. These include matters such as private child arrangement orders, contestant and uncontested divorce, non-molestation for domestic violence, and financial remedy. Our childcare and family team appreciate the issues facing you at such a difficult time. Our advice is delivered in a confidential and sensitive manner. Meet Bernard Owusu, our esteemed senior partner, with over 32 years of experience and known for his expertise and dedication to serving our clients and the community. BWF Solicitors stands for integrity, respect, excellence, teamwork, diversity, inclusion, and service to the community. We provide tailored assistance specific to your case. At BWF Solicitors, every day is filled with dedication, creativity, and a commitment to finding the best solutions for our clients. Our team at BWF Solicitors is ready to assist you with all your legal needs. You can find us at the 4th floor, Anna House, 214 to 218 High Road, Seven Sisters, London, N15 4NP. Our main office line is 0208 493 7340, or our emergency line is 07712 761 884.
Yo, ya sign akotwa ye ho e de aba samre edu bebia me introduce me resource person na omfa nchakese emetiefo na ahwefo me bom nkae se adwumedie ubetimi ahwe on Facebook, ubetimi ahwe on YouTube, so sounds na Instagram, Twitter, ene yesa wo TikTok, so ubetimi ahwe on ho nyinara enti se wo bebia one of these medias no betimi akoso abomode a na akohwehwe ye wo ho eno aso bebo BWF Solicitors live na wait me ahwe wo honom. Yo, lawyer Charles anope me ma good morning.
Good morning, na achapomo e.
Adomo nkwa ni ahwe ye ho ye akasa na megidi se mo nso mo ho ye.
Nyame adom pa.
Yo, anope memo akwenya na umfa ncha kese emma etifo ene ahwefo na afidie enkoma ye wo ene no ne ye de abetudwa.
Yo, etiefo ne ahwefo ende anopay edincha kase efi BWF Solicitors ase ye ebreo. Ewo baby biara wo biara so we dwumam na mkwan so te bus mu wo drive na wo datu radio na wutie nyina no echia obi bia na so ye besua ade yebama brief update ewie a na ye de nkomo no ato aso echia obi bia.
Yo, le asma dudona. So mama baso nyina nya menhira mo monkoso ana mon share program no, please continue sharing the program and invite people because I know say this particular topic and then yede abetudwa na ha know a number of friends. I mean can cry. I know about 26 27 friends we've talk about this kind of problem yeah na film. I mean way back there 4 5 years ago na just a baby obefe bia na wakonya sa issue still like that so koso den na ebiato na ofo say wo right and I say ni say wo ya ene bedwane ye beka menti ho ansa. The man say, Mesa invite lawyer Asmah biom na ye nim say na watwe bia betwem akwa e anansem sisi e bia ne say ne nansa ye sorry ya declare election on say UK election e de obeka say omo tena hwa na ohun say ne oteso no ohun say na dwuma so eni na dwuma so eni kona je say ogine hudi na ono aka say hwem mum yenye mum yenye election na me gidi say ya me we not just say emra me de so na ye tintin. I may be wrong, I may be right. Yes, your interpretation of the law, no. But the right one will come. Nyameka question is we've got updates in the system, and I'm going to invite lawyer Asmah to throw a bit light on it. Na yehu near airco this week in summer etrum and na bibi down home from home office. And I say Sembia, we need to know about Nancy yenim na afide emfa en topic no embe to gentle Asmah mesa afre obiom say update bi wo ho am na hwiegu mayen dodo na etie na ya ye krado na etie na yentumi embisa ho nsem kakra na afide yenko yenim.
Yo, medasina. And he may invite the producer to help us with the update. This week, you did to a journal. And yentia, yes, I show ni biam say, idea affected nipa bebre, where you can memo under EU laws. Na ye will be your friend or the immigration leave to enter and leave to remain order. Na sa order no, there is an amendment by 2024. I am friend with the immigration leave to enter and leave to remain order 20 amendment order 2024. Now senior you say case be why I friend the case of Silic. Case of Silic at the obia or the aban court so I didn't know me ye uni. Na mo share me say me ye pre-settled and as settled and some to me exercise me treaty right. Samosi move film and interested me treaty right now from 50s and also ya to tunasi. But me dear the womb under my original treaty. Nti ekoya could pay court kasiem na court conclude say ni anipa ne kana no kre. The nipa na by UK memo and the treaty right there. Say UK decided say all film no should not affect that treaty right Santi obi otimu no oye you ni no untumi hye no so onkoye pre-settled and as settled nti so no apa obeye onpa untumi hye no wo na se wo sesa wo mra no to accommodate saafo no tina ban koye no se saade a wo akuta USS and as wo tina wo UK and the EU no so we family member and as we EU ni no say we no so a wo pre-settled no so a and by force so kwakoye na mum ye bema 2 years nti na yen me say 2 years na ya kran for kranya emails the bray say oh you don't have to do anything there's automatic extension 2 years and no na akwa ekopie say amendment ya eba the immigration leave to enter and leave to remain amendment order 2024 emuno ekoba say ebehia say ye ne mo beche sa update no. And the woman in say holders of EU pre-settled status will no longer lose their right because of residence outside the UK for 5 years or less. Nti obi omu a na wakwa akwetena o UK die ba ya na wetu bata akwetena oman foforo so wetu bata akwetena oman foforo so na ekobasa na yese wunti oman no mu because there's something called 2 years continuous residence test. Nti se wunti mu die na kese we siwa GP say one person obetene mu bi nti akwenya nkadema wo mra immigration mra mu no yemfa ma wo. Now the Home Office will now change the duration of pre-settled status extension from 2 years to 5 years. Now, sa duration of extension is a boss no case of still like ne kwaba say abanye no 2 years 2 years. Yes the case na e kan but case ni can say abanye bribi fa ho. Na ban kan is obeye 2 years extension every 2 years. But na akoba say instead of 2 years no o metwumu akọ 5 years. Na kire say ye ni jesem so kuta pre-settled na ewu a of anase wo de no wo ewu ba wo mpese wo beye settled status na instead of some extending ama 2 years no o meye no 5 years ama o tutitimu 5 years 5 years 5 years there at least na wo pese wo de ye no betumi aye the same time no mmra no nsesaye no kwaba say employers eye adwumafo letting agents and landlords are for rent are not required to conduct further right to work or right to rent checks where the individual remains in the same employment or as part of the same tenancy agreement. It is a nipa no employer the same adwuma no mu dia and the here say every time ukwa check ukwa right to work right to work right to work because the nipa no woman na wa check one right to work na we are aware say or near odibeye adwuma dia why do you keep checking about the same person? It says uje adwuma foforo dia uje adwuma na koye adwuma foforo dia right to check service no will continue on your case. But so when the idea employers aban say employers mamo harassing nkrofo so na landlords for any letting agent for so omuntumi harass so because tenancy no enwu ya omuntumi nka say kwafa o share code right we check we because tenancy no is still continuing. Tina wo hwa ni just nkase ema dodo no a
Yo, lo Asmah. Yeda se na kyerɛ sɛ nneɛma ɛrekɔ so yie ɛma dodoɔ na ɛwɔ kurom ha no. Enti yiyifo a masom wɔbɛsɛ mosɛmpa na ɛyɛ na ɛtɔ bi a wɔhu memfa ɛnkɔ yɛn kuromofoɔ no especially. Ɛtɔ bi a ne yɛsuro sɛ yɛ mmara bi ɛnkɔ yie ɛmma yɛn na yɛnim sɛ ɛni sɛ ba ne saa ubetumi ni aban no akɔ court ɛyɛ na dodoɔ na nhyɛ n'anim nti wo hu na aka case of ɛyɛ na saa cases no nkurɔfoɔ nim sɛ ɛyɛ robot foɔ bi na akɔyɛ saa o daabi o ɛyɛ nipa dasenia na waka sɛ mmara wei a UK aban edidi me deɛ mea metena ase na medwene ho na mehwɛ ne ɔmo law ne kana me no ene me mfa nti me so me nkɔ me ne ɔmo mfa mmara mu ne yɛnhwɛ sɛ masɛm bɛyɛ da wobɛhu ana mpa na wasɛm akɔyɛ de na afei wo asɛm no na bɛda ne case law a na obiara de sua adeɛ nti sɛ wo similar case na unim sɛ wo nso so sɛ ne ɛkɔ no wo hwɛ a ɛne ɛkɔhu lawyer na ɔmfa saa case yi ɛntoto wo so deɛ ho na ɔmfa ntum ɛma wo na yɛnhwɛ sɛ ɛbɛyɛ yie anaasɛ ɛnyɛ yie wei na ɛfrɛ no law yo le Asmah yɛbɛda ase yie ɛne nkyerɛkyerɛmu a wode ama yɛn afei yɛbɛkɔ yɛ main topic so ɛyɛ ɛnɛ topic a yɛde ba no me producer betumi de ato so ama me a na menka wo nsɛmfoɔ bi kakra ɛne sɛ kurom ha no ne ana ɛyɛ ni gye ne sɛ utumi ɛka efidie what I mean ne sɛ utumi drive because especially sɛ uwa nkwala na wadwumasɛm ne nkwala ne school kom ene emrempo a wodi kɔ adwuma ne mra a ɔsɛ nkwala ne kɔ school no ɛyɛ na ahokeka ebi wɔ hɔ na nti no driving no it becomes necessity ɛwɔ hɔ ɛnyɛ no nko a embia na adwuma a woyɛ ana baabi bia a wokokɔ ana baabi kora a wote because some areas nso no ɛba ne sɛ transportation there when we come to London ɛwɔ baabia easy access ɛdɔɔso mom nso no nkurɔfoɔ bi hyehyɛhyɛ ntokrontokro bi mu a sɛ obetumi enya access to transportation te sɛ wananti kakra akɔ n'anim anaasɛ baabi a wɔtete no bus system no ɛmbɔ ne fiafia kyerɛ sɛ ɛba mom nanso mmerɛ ɛwɔ wom nti no wenum na ɛyɛ ana ɛkeka nkurɔfoɔ na ɔmo aka sɛ dabi baabi a meti mepɛ sɛ medwuma etumi kɔntɛm mepɛ sɛ manamu ɛyɛ ntɛmtɛm no na makɔ akɔtɔ fidie obehu no bi wakɔtɔ fidie ketewa bi na ɔde twa ne ho up and down na kyerɛ sɛ ɛboa no wɔ kwan bi so ɛna ɛsoro ɔmo nso a sɛbio ɔmo no ɔmo ana efidie ka no ɛyɛ ɔmo fɛm wɔnya ne sika bi wɔhu sɛ kaa foforɔ bi aba ɔtemu bia na akoma tɔ ne yam na ɔno nso akɔ bi ɛnyɛ bɔne after all it's part of life wo drive a ɛnyɛ bɔne ɛnyɛ sɛ ɛni sɛ wo drive obiara drive a ɛyɛ ɛboa ɛwɔ kwan bi so na mmom wobɛhu a ɛnɛ ne ama o ticket ɔkyena kɔ park a yɛsi boy ɔkyena akyi no akɔfa triple or double yellow wako gyina so ne ama ɔkyena akyi wobɛhu a no akɔfa zigzag yellow crossing no ama o ticket anaasɛ wako estate bi unim embia na wohwehwɛ bibi ntɛmtɛm wesi Africa no wobɛtwa ho sema bɛba no ne ama o ticket na kyerɛ sɛ ticket everywhere obi kora wobɛkɔ baabi yɛsi private parking no ɛyɛ na embia adekode a woyɛ no wokɔyɛ no it's just about 5-10 minutes per ubetu wo car kɔ nso wotwa wo ho ba ya yɛsi private parking boom ne de atare so ama na yɛ sɛ when it comes to giving tickets on cars now ɛyɛ asefem obiara nya bi sɛ wonya car ticket wonya traffic anaasɛ parking fine ticket na kyerɛ sɛ wono I'll come and learn from you kyerɛ sɛ obiara nya bi wopɛ akwan bi so no wobɛnya bi ka in a year etaisi is rare though ebimu dia no de omunya kra but obi nso no omunya na sɛ wei na ba ne saa na ebi wɔ hɔ a wotumo sɛ ticket ye de ama me die la charge ticket we die ni sɛ nipa ko no ɔde ma me anaasɛ bebi amako gyina nko ade ense sɛ menya ticket because yenim sɛ ɔmo ma ticket ne mfo nso no ɔmo nso ebi mu nso hyɛ pa ebi nso hyɛ pa no mama ticket na wei na ebe di nkomo enti no ye behwe kwan a emra kwan so a some of these so-called ticketing ya yenyinya ana parking bill mefa say parking fine or parking bills a yetenya no ebi wo hɔ atum say edane kwan mu ya ma ebi nso tum say saa de we die eni say ye de mame ne nyina mu no there is a legal way to go about it or to challenge it and no nene yeba beka ho asem entile Asmah me santwe mbra fidie no so bio na me mbisa few questions a be pop up no maybe bisa ne nyina and say yama me ticket menya parking fine makọ park baby ene parking odi parking na ejina so makọ park baby e wo se me park ho ana se eni se me park ho me hu ane se menya parking ticket na me hwe me bɔ me tirim am say ye dabi anampo ebi wɔ hɔ a ye de ma no a refre aba wentumi ankai obehu na accumulate me kai mre bi years back be 2002 2003 ne mo menye bi sa na menim efio na metu efri hɔ na ticket ye dwiri gu hɔ da me nsa so ticket na edu na edu 1000 bibi sa wonim emra wɔ hɔ a wobetumi a challenge parking fines ne bi wɔ hɔ a samra no wɔ hɔ a lawyer Asmah patcho kyerɛkyerɛ na yaso ayɛ sharp sɛ yebetie na yahwɛ mra so na yetumi de challenge tickety. Nemo, yen shasia, wa utre for tre, meet you.
Yo, medasina. It's a full national full and so you be aze. Nanda azusiano of driving ho ewe UK mem. Titru akwa drive na wase baby a ezo car cafe another ezo car ka ginan another meka ye nti o ma fine na enyim na odaworo twano na wakọ enyim na waye bebre na afidi ihumanye bosan wechi akwafa modemo from day one no another all there itia dodo na waye ni nyinara so we could do 1,000 o 2,000 o 10,000 o all day itia another bayen then and then nkomo how to legally challenge an accumulated parking charge bill within the UK. Now we go through the baseline laws. Now, before I producer let me take you through the key bits. We have about 3 laws and the now the first one Highways Act 1980. Highways Act 1980. Yankomu bebre, but as I said, emrano ba kono no emma to me say obi ko park baby yema no penalty charge notice IFN PCN. Sarah enso na ye call emre bi a ye friend no senior no nye senior obi a wenye sen wo na mom CNEA 2005. So Clean Neighborhood and Environment Act. Clean Neighborhood and Environment Act 2005. And also your mra extra say your driver the neighborhood should be clean, the neighborhood should be kept. So what is that? We are talking about noise pollution, air pollution. That's why we have congestion zones, we have useless zones, we have places you can't just go until those ones come under Clean Neighborhoods and Environment Act 2005. Then we have the senior most law governing in IFRN Road Traffic Act 1988. Road Traffic Act 1988. And then ebetre tumia local authorities for ewo, tumia police for ewo, tumia aban ewo say audible prosecute if it falls under criminal bait. And now so say Obama notices if it falls under civil offense. Offenses in the be criminal, it be so and yet criminal. And then unko criminality of the offense. Then boom, there share say why traffic sa wako park baby na ye define abrel na wentia na ye bebre say winim and I say na winim how to deal with that. And producer will help me. Producer, yes, help us with, yes, the 1988 Act, the Road Traffic Act. Road Traffic Act. So, Road Traffic Act, we have some amendments that were before 2024 or thereabout. And we are not going to go through the amendment. Then, boom, just going through the content, every breeze, you're not going to go through all of them. And it's a producer who ran a court to the end. How many sections? Right down to the end. Just for general, because the young time ain't go through into so you can see that we have about 197 sections under Road Traffic Act. 197 sections, and each section has a lot of subsections. So like I say, mudo. Now and then you're relevant. Section 39, and the producer take us to section 39. Section 39. Section 39, I say powers of Secretary of State and local authorities as to giving road safety information and training. Then we also have road safety grants, but that's not where we are going. So the powers, road safety information, road safety training, and all that. The show more local authorities no omo to me say omeye ehwe say road safety no we promote it. And I say nkrofo enam kwan so a say omo cycle and say omo nam and say omo drive obia safe, road safety. Na because road no ededa communities ni muninti community bia local government and I say borough or council in this local government no na sudie ni say obehwe say nkofo information nkofo training nkofo enim ni abeto won so mo keep road safety measures no in place sa na we no na tumi a sa local authorities no omo under section 39 of the Road Traffic Act 1988. Nti yehwemu a I'll say the Secretary of State may, with the approval of the Treasury, provide for promoting road safety by disseminating information or advice relating to the use of roads. The bia no unama no we ko sign bi bo ho say hey na the ben road yi omo the sign we be bo ho most barriers bebre unemu a we wan say see this road cars and motor vehicles cannot pass through near the camera bo ho ukofa ho pe na etwa wo nti sa tumi no e wa ha under section 39 and each relevant authority, if it is a local authority, must prepare and carry out a program of measures designed to promote road safety. Tina, ayana restrictions bebre our local authorities mu. And if it is a transport for landing, they may prepare and carry out such a program. Tina aya na baby na say the 3 S's, see, say, and niakaka hono. Na chese ni na no promotional measures no ebi eno no nti sa na tia dia and then enkomodie no is about parking offenses but with respect to charges nti offense no yebo the 2005 law no ayefre no Clean Neighborhood and Environment Act no and also promote appropriate parking the same way and road of traffic act also promote appropriate road use nti sa wo parking one parking a utumi to emra bay cross wo ko parking bay na wo tunchia baby na wa kwaji mienu a etumi fine wo say winning parking waji mienu instead of baako ti a whole lot yenim say yellow line double yellow single yellow red line ni nyina no you cannot park there. It is for safety reasons because if be a man na ye curb na curb no park wo hope na a block omo ba no na kire say accident betumi esi ntimi the double line yellow line ato say warning you cannot obstruct traffic and now say baby and say park na wakwa park wo ho nyina no offenses one hwe so a let say a criminal offense and let's say a warning civil offense na senior ya na say bia wonam red light na ade nyina ba and then no red light enkomo na mmom say wenya parking charge the parking charge no ye wo mra eda enso enho enti producer take us to the parking charges not the document but the parking charge parking fines and penalty charge notices PCN. PCN no standing for penalty charge notices. And paying a ticket. How you pay parking ticket or penalty charge notice depends on what type it is and who issued it. Tibiuma a police na issue ye. Tibiuma a local authority na issue ye. Ebi o man na transport for landing na issue ye ebi o man na private parking management team for na issue ye ebi o man na shop na issue ye nti now say depending on who issued it and what the charge is for, and you usually have 28 days to pay. 28 days to pay, and the fine is reduced if you pay within 14 days. Tina unya sa notice na na so if you pay within 14 days, you get 50% discount most of the time. If you pay within the full stretch, 28 days, you don't get any discount. If you pay after 28, you may pay more because every time when Tiano abru 28 days, it increases. Because the time when we say you are swallowing in parking, fine, or charge. The Kwabasa, what do you do? That's the conversation for today. But penalty, PCN or penalty charge note, or say, producer, please go down a little for us. So, as well as for parking, you can get a PCN for the following. So, apart from wrong parking, you can get PCN for breaking some traffic rules. For example, going against a no right turn sign or driving in a bus lane, or driving at places in here say ofa eho and I say one way kura na wakwa akofa ho ina no betumi nya parking charge notice. Obi be say but if I'm moving wrong direction or the wrong turn it's not parking but why should I get a ticket? It says penalty charge for such offense, even though on parking you are using the road wrongly. Until say a light, sir, you get a fine. But say your major issue there, it becomes a criminal matter. And then the police will deal with that. Then not paying the charge for the London congestion zone or the London low emission zone or Darfur crossing on time. Mr. Darfur crossing, we call Darfur bridge in the swap, crossing the swap, we call DA postcode zones, we call fa pet as I say with ya. Let's say we call fa no way into ya. On metro, way into ya na ekosro. And now so say we call congestion zone. And I said, wako fa ULEZ area, wakano and qualify. Nti, those are the instances ubenya parking fine. And I said, charge notice. 1, wrong parking. 2, wrong use of the road. And 3, using specified areas such as congestion zones or restrictive areas, congestion zones, ULEZ zones, and using the Darfur crossing without paying. I see you can pay online. Of course, you can pay online. And we are not going to go through that because we will notice now about how to pay. Deadlines are always there. 28 days, 0 discount, or 14 days, 50% discount. After that, it starts accumulating and becomes more that you have to deal with. Inti akwaba say yenwen wakofa Darfur bridge so, and that's we call use congestion zone, and that's we call use ULEZ zone, and that's wakopa double line, and that's wakopa baby any so park na ye the ticket amano, and answer ya trono ekwaba what do you do? So kwabasa ombaka tro say nya wo a point out nipa na o twi car no, because in say car number no ye bopa ye hu owura no the din owura no na address what's the address kura no tumi trace nti say what's the address e wasu di say oba update e wo DVLA na omode akwa system no so na omo link it to your insurance address no. Na so one and say driving license address. One yan is address omunim no eho na omode ebeko. Now yebaba eho no how you can use the law to defend sa bait no. Na say ya wakoye sa no ya atro wo no ese say wutua. Na fa say enya wo a ɛsɛ sɛ wɔka nipa kora na ɔtwi car no bi a wadanfo bi na ɔbɛgye car no anasɛ wonia bi na ɔtwi a ɛsɛ sɛ ɔmo ɛyɛ aware na ɔmo etua saa car no na sɛ wontumi am point out sɛ ɛnyɛ wo na wotwi car no deɛ a ɛnde ɛsɛ sɛ car no yɛ wo dia no nti because wo ne registered keeper sɛ sɛ yɛ wo dia no nti wo ɛna ɛsɛ sɛ wotua asodi no ɛda wo so na sɛ akɔbɛ sɛ wunnim sɛ penalty bi ɛda hɔ ɛtwɛn o wunnim wobɛyɛ dɛn wunnim sɛ wunnim a ɛbɛ accumulate na akɔsoro na afei deɛ akɔyɛ ɛka kɛseɛ ɛda w'anim nti bia from 140 and also from 130 yɛnim sɛ every barra has their penalty charge fee nti barra bi ɛyɛ na ɛyɛ 130 ebi 140 ebi ɛyɛ even cheaper than that 40 pounds but it doesn't really matter and here ɔmo charge for saa offense no yɛhia ne sɛ wonya notice no na wetu ho anamo so wonya notice no amra no ma wo kwan sɛ wotumi apele ɛma ne yeye bi ana wo car no e break it down na ekoba saa and then it's about ensuring say the Health and Safety Act 1974 no usu wedi so santi na enye appropriate say wo de car problem aba ho no wo de be to aso etu ekwan a wotu no ekoba saa betumi challenge say na ekoba aye o maybe so for evidence bra na na wakai na wo de evidence aka ho ana nso say break it down no wo frɛ recovery for nti wo frɛ won no amoba no saa time no na ekoba say o mama o ticket eno nso say wonya evidence say mpa wo frɛ recovery for ema eventually o mobile ye recovery for nso benya bibi di ama we di adanse say wo frɛ won saa bre no ema it take time and some mobile to bibi na car ni si no enye wo fault you can appeal and that's any appropriate reason wo a betumi dey appeal notice no that is say wajatum say say wajatum say esiye na say otu ho anamo nembum wunji ntum say senior even though esiye no your fault wunji ntum say your fault a enene appeal challenge no and also say wetu efi baby a wote na address or ewo wo license so no for whatever reason no why be a your friend no redirection with the post office wo evidence the post office for your one so dey say when your letter o mo de bro nti so mo anfa letter na bro na e di 6 months 1 year and some second letter no a let us say your mo fault na ma ade no akosoro wutumi challenge e ma ne ye say wuntumi ntia dodo no a akoba so no o mo fa nko back to the original fine either 140 or whatever it is 130 no yama wo 50% discount no so that you can operate within 14 days or 28 days no Sarah enso ena se koba se ukotu saa na mo no a what do you do into we no enye appeal follow because emro no as say nka we appeal no etwom more than 14 days or more than 28 days so it's not a mainstream appeal nembom you are challenging the accumulated PCN no a and charge na unsa aka no nkomo a na yetwetwe no enti producer please assist us what the yan be call form a wo be use say koba say wo challenge a form ben na wo be use so we have application to file a statutory declaration for out of time enti wo man chance say once you are out of time that means more than 28 days there you have to explain why you have waited for 28 days before taking action and then your friend out of time response and no a statutory declaration santi as I said would declare before a lawyer a solicitor a barrister or somebody recognized by the law now wait to me uye wi a as I said what they call baby as I said what they call no ebi kura mpo na PCN no afidi akonstant ye de we kopie court dodo na mbenya modia no na efi St Catherine ewo Northampton. Most of the time ehọ na ekọ county court business center ho no etumi di ukogina court ehọ na wan ye careful pa na afi de ekokopie CCJ se utu anamon nti se kopie court a court betro na ya ma form N 22 no and na se utu anamon na se utu anamon no a question say utu anamon se uwe betua anase utu anamon se wo ba challenge nti se utu anamon se wo nji ntum di a se wo yes statutory declaration on your form PE2 the form PE2 no producer please open form PE2 no for us. Okay, so whilst we are getting the form no, you can see so on the right hand side no there were different forms. There were form PE3, there were form TE3 and then there ekeka ho bebre. Enti producer we are on the form no ebeboa yen ewo sa form no eso. Na senia ye chechire mu no se kobasa mbre no atwom santi sika no akosoro a na wontumi entua ana se enye wo fault se wo betua eho na wo beye saa we no edikan 14 days emra ne say before omo beye bibi no se omo tro normal notice ti na fa no notice penalty charge notice nti je sha notices no sometimes personal service nti saa council workers no make round omo nenam na omo ma ticket na say ticket na omo nenam ha omo gina ha na waya wa aha nti omo nenam na omo de saa yellow envelope anasa plastic envelope no ahye o car no ho obaba na notice ahyem say wutu anamo ayan san so a san to obaba na paper na atare so say wutu anamo ebi nso a wo hwa na ya trow say oba fa ha say ama say kosi ye na ya trow to mo ye da no mu hu we nyina na wo mu ni say wokotwem ho pe omo wo monitoring system nti monitoring system na capture one number no number plate na wodi aba na wa address aba address na baba no eye ne omunim ewo DVLA no ene na baba nti say akoba say we move address na wa catch the post office for there and they say post office for ema wo ye aware so mo wa ye aware na time no baba no na afi de abro so a utumi etu anamo but on person who say ampa when the post office for arrangements and can some macatral announce say when the announce say omo ebeka kira wono na say we ye no wa anye ewo ho anasa we ye evidence time a woni nya efi post office for ho any arrangement a wo for redirection no nyina ewo ho nkomo a ye di no emfa penalty points ho so of course, if the question is about penalty point, that's different. But where your parking charge fee SSA and as a parking charge SSA which here for wrong parking where offense Now form way we shall swear or see the traffic enforcement center. So now make St. Catherine Northampton. When the debia say kopie court to echo small claims court. Na ubehu say information na wo dada no penalty charge number no wo ho wo de be hye so vehicle registration number wo de be hye so bi okura o mangasa ba ye na o de abra o na o maka che say wo pese o challenge based on this and say wo fra won a na o ya aware a mo de sa form we e be bra o first one no e from PE1 the second one no e PE2 PE1 no e ni akoba wo challenge na PE2 no declaration and I say nientia wo challenge no nti date of contravention ade nyina no benya no wo information a omo de bra wo no eso yesa omo angasa de be hyehyɛ so omo de abra wo so wo request ya now say the declaration must be sworn before a commissioner for oath, example a solicitor, justice of the peace, magistrate at magistrate court. Nti obi o qualify bia no obetumi take declaration no ama. Nti declaration ya wo na wo sign e kan say ne waka wo ha nyina no kore. Na lawyer no ebe confirm with signature and stamp say ampa wo declare ewo omo anim. Or say the above name respondent because say omo and omo take action wo your respondent wo na wo yi wa no apply for leave to file a statutory declaration out of time because it's more than 28 days. My reasons for filing the statutory declaration are as follows. So you write a nice statement based on the AC NT Ekobalisano, I am your fortune. Producer, please go down. Into other side, we use space a wahay, we type washim, and I say, what do you want sabatro? The space in some hour, which me yellow paper so now I can say see attached reasons. Oko ase wa or say false declaration, and I say a offense. So we declare falsely, and you wrongly, falsely. Now falsely no, a intentional, and that's a willful. Then we be a criminal offense under Section 5 of the Perjury Act 1911. We will say, hey, 1911, yes, it's a very old law, perjury, lying under oath, because this is an oath before a solicitor what to run under the law, which can throw offense under the Perjury Act 1911. Section 5. Now, all can say which may could them 2 years, or you get a fine, or could them they are fine also account. 2 years. Now, until so we lawyer and so the 2 anima. You duty say we make sure say evidence are we here when of course we know what to do. And lawyer no dey obehu necessary but one a we call lawyer no nanim no na say we make sure say we kind of credit na actually no now the evidence account. Pacho, please go down. So that is form PE2 statutory declaration. Nti a wo ye say we challenge sika na akosoro no na we can say nya wo fault with the evidence account. Say what the kwa na omuji tuma omba brel original penalty notice no no ma ka say okay we are starting everything afresh. Nti sa sika na ekwekodu no ye twa ni nyina egu ti start afresh. Let's say 65 it is 65 no original one no abrel say kutia 14 days and I said naje discount and I said 28 days na ejo ho ana ejo ho ana so say £40 or whatever it is no original charge no the babrel say court eji we etuma na say organization or the notice no brel no eji sa declaration no etumu. Yo, anti host. I feel the best has say. Now questions ever bano that they at was.
Yeah, that's say and like Asmah wacheche mu to the bia na meka ucheche mu to the extent say obi onti hwe ase kra se na wato bo ase yi no baako acheche mu no na amanti ase no esipi amanipa kono nti ebeda ase kakra me nso metumi ebisa na kakra bia wo kan nyina na question abeda mitirim say na eba ne say a obeyende na edikan no say wacheche mu nyinaa say whatever it is no is challengeable na wo challenge nso a or say nie nti a buta nti a wo say wo challenge ne nyinaa no you have to declare na or say no credit nso ebem ewo under the oath ne so say ne be ya ye be ya ma ne wo ka twa to kra ne say ebetumi aba ne sɛ ne kyerɛ sɛ yɛde bɛkɔ yɛbɛtwam a sɛ sika dodoɔ na aba accumulate wɔ so a yɛtumi twam na ɛyɛ yie na yɛyɛ ma wo na yɛgye w'asɛm no tum na yɛyɛ ma wo de a na yɛde akɔ back to square one abra yɛde ma wo saa penalty no na kyerɛ sɛ saa fine no at the time of penalty fine na ɛwɔ hɔ no na ɛno ɛna wobɛkyia so ɛhɔ no nko ara yɛ good news na mmom is there a way accumulation ya na say challenge ya we nyina etumi ko simple say the time I ticket amra ye de ma wa na say tie no na any say the mount is kan mo mpo ye betwa ne nyina mu ana etumi basa Menim say what me ase
as we say a bit more say penalty no on my say they issued it wrongly.
Yes.
Right. And no. You see, there are two things here. And I did
Okay.
before the expiration of the deadline of the amount. Deadline
Okay.
is 28 days from time I
Okay.
will receive notice.
Ah.
In the 28 days, you say, when you say, oh, challenge here, and no, and yet from PE2 declaration, and you appeal.
Appeal.
So you
Okay.
appeal against the decision within 28 days. Na the amount.
Sa.
Either you pay or you appeal.
Appeal.
You appeal online with
Mm-hmm.
your representation in terms of
Okay.
information, statement, and
Uh-huh.
any evidence out there
Yeah.
appeal. The same I
Okay.
can make my say it was issued wrongly. Why
Uh-huh.
will it be issued wrongly? Yes, say why double parking. And
Yes.
that's a walk parking baby a wine and it's a parking a win ticket and so.
Mm-hmm.
And I also say whatever. But all this one we are talking about dealing with local authorities,
Sorry.
parking offenses,
Okay.
transport for landing,
Mm-hmm. Police.
Darford Crossing
Mm-hmm.
Enforcement Authority.
Okay.
All those ones, aban na woni omo enya.
Okay.
Nambum say a private parking for no dia. Omo so dia na different.
Different. Okay.
Private parking for no say dia akọ park wo Sainsbury's, wakọ park wo wakọ park wo ha no. Omo di we ba brɛ
Uh-huh.
omo di omo letter ba brɛ o. No I can say we are in charge of this parking space. O park wo ha na ye coaching law
Sir.
bi a your friend no parking a case law here
Case.
quoting
Okay.
kama under this case law if you park at a private parking place na
Yeah, very
fine
good.
wa no way ntia etumi de ukọ court eno no oni omo na enya but
Okay.
aban no oni aban nya a
Extra.
different conversation
Okay.
eno no na one ye careful pe na one challenge it by appeal and that's one challenge it after so one miss deadline no under declaration kwa na afi de kume kopie
Now.
court na afi de akoye CCJ amawo
Okay.
na
Yeah.
wo kan say e betuma be say your fault there why did you wait after 28 days before you challenged it
Okay.
28 days after 28 days we call it declaration to appeal or challenge out of time
Oh.
nti bia na wetu kwan
Uh-huh.
utu kwan no ukọ kemu 6 months
Answer over.
ansa wo ba ukọ yare ye wo ba na da ho etwe wo
Uh-huh.
28 days apa ho bi kura 5 months abada
Apa.
so nti sika na akosra you are not denying it but
Yeah.
you are giving reasons why you cannot pay the accumulated charge so they should take you back to the original one no asanka wo saka no ntamo a
Uh-huh.
to anamo no.
Oh, okay. I tell on us here. And near back on swap. Time of appeal now, oh, you know. Mbia na go through. Ugu so ye. Obewa anasa watra komomo. Twen. Eba ye no mo se omo ampene appeal no. Ba unso ni uhu say appeal no se ne ete no so omo gitum. Omo anji ntum na eba no na ya double sika no. Nanka yenim se ba within 14 days na wo ya appeal nanka ne ya na ebe accumulate na ye be increase no nke ebe suspend nanka yendi asem no se wendi bi mu na when we ni na kire se omo increase na mbom obehu asem no ekoso no na de bi ebi beka ho de bi ebi beka ho eno sa no nso no appeal now go through na eba ni say okay ne obetua fine na ne omodu egu so time of appeal ni nyina eno no so so to me challenge mani yi mpacho
Ni sir Emrano says wo appeal it stops the clock.
exactly
It stops
but
the clock.
ebi wo ho a ebi
So
wo
for
ha
whatever reasons clock now stop na your manual error.
okay
So you tell them say hang on I appealed from this date. So the presumption is that nothing will happen until it is resolved.
Sir.
And if it is resolved, I'll be given immediately time to pay or bear the consequence if I don't. So what is happening? They will reverse it.
You lawyer Asmah, you better sit here for na ahwefo and questions ne de edoso memom I nam say any mre na ye adwuma no menim say dodo na nso aye kraro ewo afidie na echi etwen se o maybe so mo ho nsem kakra nso o mo nso ehia o mo enti sa no maybe telephone lines no embia betumi aba ne say wudi efa adekode a yesua ho ebi nso ebeba ne say enhyada bia emfa parking ne ho fine ho na mom different issue together but say ewo mrane mo nko ade a emre wo ho ana akwenya wo ho a obetumi won so be frɛ wo 0208 123 1016 ana say obetumi afrɛ 073 9920 8468 mo amutie me no embia na wo hu se ewo Facebook ne so ana YouTube ne so intimesan esisu bio obetumi afrɛ 0208 123 1016 ofrɛ so a megye so kama e de ama na wonso webisa wa asɛm ana sɛ 073 9920 8468 embia na baby a wo no wontumi emfrɛ wontumi nye bibi a akwanya still I wo ho obetumi eja voice note or WhatsApp no so na safa na me to so na ja voice note e wo so uja eno nso metumi agba ma lawyer Charles na wetie na ode ama ofefefe sa na ye no enti ye mebie telephone lines no mo amaba efidie no so nyina nya me nshra Margaret do mensa or say free legal education by BWF Solicitors. Kindly share on joining. Thank you. And Yenua Charles Emery. Hello, Charles. Meto nkacha. Say good morning, manye. Mejo sopa. Me say ohun ye baby biara wo na yebeko yenim. When so bisa lawyer Asmah. Ade a wake the dead yenhwe ne obi a oko overspeed na oko camera etwa no odo car odo car ma obi for emergency purpose or they acquire overspeeding na you see police for atro na you see fa nipa kono ana fa details bra na na enya wo nso a na fa nipa ko approve se nipa kono enya wo na ye bi foforo nipa yi wodi ni din to so nso nim very well say nipa yi embi kra no ni license ana say oni full license menem sɛ nka nneɛma mmiɛnsa de betumi esi anaasɛ bi wɔ etire biom sɛ bi a yɛbɛka sɛ nka wɔ license a nim sɛ yɛbɛka sɛ ida sɛ wobɛkɔ hu school wobɛsa akɔ 1 day training bi ne akyerɛkyerɛw sɛ yɛ nam o drive na ho speed indication speed limit indications na ɛni sɛ wokɔ anaasɛ mpo saa kwan no ɛni sɛ wokɔ ebia ne yɛde 20 anaa 30 anaa 40 na yɛde ato so na kyerɛ sɛ ɛni sɛ wokɔ ɛboro saa na ɛno no na kyerɛ sɛ training anaa mpo yɛbɛfine ne wo sika bi sɛ wobɛtua anaasɛ emi nso a yɛbɛma wo point ɛwɔ wo nkrata ɛyɛ wo license so enti sɛ ba ne sɛ nipa mu ɔno oni license ne bi kora ne yɛde ama ne ticket yɛama no fine a na kyerɛ sɛ we are left with two options sɛ yɛbɛma wetie sika anaasɛ ɔbɛkɔ training mpatwɔ saa nsɛm yi wobɛtumi akyerɛkyerɛ mu sɛ ayɛ biara nipa no oni bi because yɛnim sɛ police for no nkurɔfo de ayɛ ɔmo a obi wɔ hɔ a yɛma na ɔsɛ ɛnyɛ ɔno a na wabɔ obi din nipa no betwa mu mmere bi no bi kora no nipa no wɔ Africa na kyerɛ sɛ police for abɔ ka sɛ ɔmo nso ɔmo ehu nyansa na ɔmo de evidence abɛto hɔ fɛfɛɛfɛ evidence ne bi wɔ hɔ a wobɛhu sɛ wenim ade ne twa wenim ebi nso wobɛhu na etwa wechi na yehu nipa ko a or drive last ma obetumi akyekye mu kakra ɛwɔ ha mesrɛ
Yo, me that's bebre na enti me awachire mu de mama producer edinyan akọ the Road Traffic Act 1988 no na ya hwe key offenses no ebi. So if you can zoom in for us. Driving offenses. driving offenses. So here you share section 1, section 2, section 3, it's all about principal road safety provisions, causing death by dangerous driving, causing serious injury, dangerous driving, meaning of dangerous driving, and all that. Careless and inconsiderate driving. Careless and inconsiderate driving. What is careless and inconsiderate driving? Near idea. Into dangerous driving will be there as overspeeding. Careless driving could also be overspeeding. And then we are not going to go into the bit, but say why jump in a kind of red light a offense here na yenim no. Anansi say who come more than the speed limit nso a and so a offense so na yenim no. Ebi o be say high road most of the time aya na police na monitor e ho no. And na say within residential area aya na council no na e monitor e ho no. Na say ko be say high road na police monitoring system a capture war police for de omade no ebebrel notice bebrel mrane say they must notify you within 21 days of the offense. Until someone notify you within 21 days of the offense then so atumra police for no, so they will make sure that they do it. That's and some time back I had to challenge the police in that manner. Then they had to send me a letter that was sent to a previous address. So because they had to prove, sir, they kept within the 21 days. So they had to write to me showing the evidence of what they did first. Until the urban says, send you no. Omo try wa. They say aseminti na ya wadansefo. Santi omo the evidence babrel because say camera nti a capture wa a capture as na wo boss no wenim. Nti mpo sa wo say nya wo a oye obi na no drive wa we nso ye wan. That's number 1. Number 2, so obi na driving run say the registered keeper or the driver at the time who has to produce that driver no at the time. E ye wo aka no ye wo dia no. Ada say nipa no be wi aka no and say or the permission na or the drive car no. Is or the permission or the drive car na say wuntumi produce no dia and there you have to bear the consequence. And that's so be wi idea and a different matter. Question is, have you reported that the car is stolen anyway? Either way, no, you have a responsibility. So you cannot abandon or shirk that responsibility easily like that. And any in Yanua, ewo eho. So koba police dia, police baka say your first time in the way yakoba. We are not talking about drink driving or causing death by dangerous driving or careless driving and all those things. Under the tort, under the law of tort, not even the Road Traffic Act, under the law of tort, no. Say a kobese who offend, who creates our offense, no, and some committee our offense, no. The best say who now will drive a car, no. Are you a competent, careful driver? That's the test. Competent, careful driver. A competent, careful driver is the one who understands the rules and operates within the rules for driving. It is one yen is now to embrano dia. Wouldn't you say, for example, may a learner. We are learner there. Embrano today, you must have somebody with you. Wouldn't you say that the smami? And I say, we need I don't have this, I don't have that. It's not an excuse. Once I work with the law presumes that you are competent and careful driver. That's the standard for assessing who is exempted. Now, senior can say, unfortunately, no, untumi enya police bama will notice. Now I'm quite say quiet training, send our boss no, because your first time wouldn't see I know we are very lenient. Wouldn't so wouldn't here. you be train you. You be train you, you be go school. Remember, Emrano say under section 39, the Secretary of State has the power to give authority to agencies to promote and train on road safety. This is a winimwa, the Dubeko training for a whole day. We question how to behave on the road. That's all Kobana obey the same thing there. And the yen na wunim. Emo ya swording ene jaboni ene daho. Aha. Into say ko say e ni daho dia. Ye do e be point. Na anase do be call court. Na we ko yiwa depending on the severity of the offense.
Oh, yeah, that's it. Hono say, ampa, ukita provision, nature say, or say, obi tina one chain. Na nipa obi to one chain de. Na ekobani say, uko oho, ya fro, say, be ye training. Na ye bisa, say, why na net too. Omu to me, bisa, say, why na net too one chain. Because the camera could show, say, obi to one chain, ampa. Na emo, ye baby sani pa kono so ni details ne ho say ampa ono no ye competent driver ana say nsɛmfoɔ bi na awo ka ne kɛkɛ ɔhɔ saa questions na ana ye ni se baby sa ana se bisa be pɛ gya ye hu na ye ntu ho anamo ansa se na be ya ye bisa wa na nipa na ɔte wo nkyɛn no wa ye ready say or the details ana the driving details bema police for na patro driver na ɔte ne nkyɛn sɛ ba ne sɛ okita provision ɔno nso na ne ho ka nsɛm ne ho bia na
You Naomi Sakuta provision you are covered, and therefore because you are covered you are bound to follow road safety emrano let's say road traffic emrano.
Sir.
Na obi to nchen wa wotsi nipa nchen no wa so de kase because na nipa no be ye nyina no wo na wo take responsibility.
Yes.
Enti o na obe make sure say obe behave properly.
Okay.
So what on to behave properly there, then you don't commit to that. It's a was the unto me because I'm a catcher and I went to me and Timon Fanreno. Why's I watching in China there? We take his responsibility no. Into my share a hono and so. Now, so what's saying I will no obit to win chain if I say why you was a wine and not otti win chain. So bit to win chain, yes, you be here in the details, especially accident akoba, na insurance for abem. And as a police for abem no, say we say no bit to win chain. Nipa no na oye nya say so ye bia, be obi no be cross o na we learn an nti. When to me hu nya say so ye akoba ne saa. Then nipa no details or qualify and drive for 3 years. Elko and the license a year juma and all those things. Sanity then there could be exemption in terms of punishment.
Okay. Lawyer, you better see. The numbers again to call is 0208 123 1016 and I say 073 99208468. Sounds so now be to me eja WhatsApp message. It was 075 9662014. M say obi eja message yenti no na yenhwe.
Good morning, Naa Manye Ten. Good morning, lawyer. Pacho, and the master said, my dear, veterans of presidents. Now, the call, my technician could know send the picture of the more update, but up to now, response and by it's been almost 2.5 months on the issue. So, let me start. Lawyer said, the person, then there's a nothing. Is the updates on my application? But that's I'm coming.
Kasa no form kakra bala ampacho tenenga.
So say or yeah Adiamanache into on your day and is that a question?
Or say we who send the BRP or update no ye change photo na assistant o say then or go check in the BRP the photo na assistant but until monka for the past 2 months and send you bisa no di kind no na mention Anthony Papa, and it's just about 40 seconds. Me sambo biom na
Okay,
yenti.
right.
Good morning. Good morning. Pacho, and the master my year. Veterans of residents. Now, the call. My check machine could go send the picture of the more updating, but up to now, the response and by it's been almost 2.5 months in Tishy. So, I think it's that lawyer say, the Basana, then as a man, is the update on my application. That's
Still I will form, but say lawyer neotie no, that's fine. Me also I'm struggling, but say otie
Yeah.
yan papa otie yan na enye too late ubetumi eja message ni na kasa den kakra ne so eni de mu kasa te say be ma wo phone so mami na yenti asem no na ye ma emoaye why
Now
Mr.
let's put it this way.
Okay,
Young fan is say, and we are presuming. It's here for
okay.
we are presuming. We are presuming say or say adia na akwache into onye den committee ho no sa meboa.
Bachane.
This akwache a and the so one away your application or email address no. So we need email address now. We betumi aye pap na wasane akọ ukvipap@homeoffice.gov.uk. Nti wo de kọ ho a kanenti a wo feel say ache kire won. Na nenti a wo person mo ye ntem because because ade na ache nti ade ohaw bi abrɛ wo. Ka nyina kire won. Na ka kire won say wan che omo nka wo de omo kọ court. So betumi de won akọ court nko ade a na why ni nyina koma wo na omo saka response na obetu anamo but say ya ade a ha adwen bebre nso a obetumi atwen bi a mo ye ho adwuma ebeba but say your photo dia photo na asesa dia I don't know say we hia photo ni gidigidi dia say but say we hia ni gidigidi dia and the catch on say photo we here where dia nya no na exercise mo de ye ti mo fa photo fufuro ye na wa ma wo photo fufuro but I don't think say necessary.
Okay. Yo, yenya, my next question, but yenya or friend from Wahumane, so yem one answer. Order for Wahuma, so good morning.
Good morning, Wanyama.
Good morning, Papa. But my auntie, how can I free?
I'm a part of Moreland, and Adaoma. The question, I'm far away home back.
Koso,
Take opportunity.
koso, nebisa.
Mr. Me boa ye niabako. Man, baby, to my.
Okay.
Now, or buy just a minute course, inclusive.
Okay.
Now, after there's my fancy 2 to 3 years. Before then, also, no, or buy my fancy 1 year. And I if you increase me rent on about the chairman.
Okay.
Now, you know, said the money more built eco course, so a lot of things, you know, may forget here. Until recently, I'm a catcher, look. They said the NMSCI, men quamit in fact, a turning in a you know, may increase it at Diana.
Okay.
Now, feel so any inclusive view. Bill Barney and I according to points. Or let me Akasa also on the and I do bit me here. I'm say well. So won't mean the I know. The next step and I say will be to. I know say my man and Mary. My Ghana ba as me see around February. I go Ghana ba.
Eja twasoma yen why twasoma yen.
Okay.
Nti ekosi say.
Ya kosi ana say ono a new price am dey man no o ntwia ono nso a onye na adwen so betu nti ekwan ben so na mefa
o ne befa
ni agreement bi aja say mo ase de ye bo abo
Okay, yo, Asmah, BBC no obende na je so no
Eje
akore
akwa ya papa me bu aka osim.
sa BBC.
Okay. Nti yenua no o sha se otua na oja atua na se den ontua bi da.
Otua fra.
Ontua since how many months ni?
Since February, my father told March, April, me when year.
Okay, all right. Okay. Na wo rent no ebe would ben.
Me rent in there. Yeah, me twa so. See ano.
Nti normally aya da ben na nsanka wo nto aso anka ebe would ben.
I mean, yeah, 3 years. Into my father say,
Hey, UK 3 years.
Next year.
Ebia
I'm
sa
a
na
fan
landlord
of
no ene na akọ agreement.
Right. Okay, that's fine. Anyway, what I was going to tell you is nka because nipa no senya wo ka no wo mpa landlord kra po be hu say wagina atina mu wagina atina wo nchen yes ah.
Bibi sa.
No no so mpa say
landlord on the end on only program. I say on one the property.
Yeah, what man na me kan say esi na akoban say osi ontu nti ba ndai ontu me fa ni nyama nkosi abonten. I mean all those things. I think the best thing is say Obaka say when you pay baby for that is say me let me feel say I cannot bear any longer. Make a landlord say me move out of the area until I'm ending the tenancy. I could pay baby for high. So could pay baby for that don't you be new echi and it is what you feel you know better now what they are now what's now.
And teacher said, me to me in fact can be also to know.
What so no send the panel or lodge or your lodger and so when you say on your tenant.
Aye.
Or your lodger. Obi no waba ofie oba holiday anase ugine tena ya kakra na wo se afidie ko pe baby foforo so wo se mi nko wagime forever into over there you have two options you move na wagine wo ho na ono abra akọ anase you stay with them and unfortunately it is what it is unless someone in the car na obechi ase because untumi mfa ne nyama ngu abonten untumi so ene ne nko untumi so nkɔfa macho men so mepagya no nkosi abɔnten nti na ba yɛn sɛ wo be fi hɔ na we gya no sɛ ndɛ wa atene mu
Okay. Yo.
Hey, asemo na wa kwaje wo dai.
Aye.
Yo, bra, yeah, that's it. So I share program ne there. Yes, yeah, that's it. What share program ne there?
Wait, my connect here to the TV into my call back.
Call phone so na ko share my why? Yeah, that's it. Yes, yeah, that's it. It's here for na hwefo emre na ekoba sisire me frɛ me nuaba ani na omecheche mu okotoka se mu my the English version of summary of the whole topic na a treating and then no so we can give these aspects to our neighboring countries or momon kayin kromo. So lawyer Annie Pacho I throw the ball to you now. Bemaye, the version of what medase.
Thank you very much, and good morning to you all. So, today we looked at how to challenge an accumulated parking charge bill. We specifically looked at Section 39 of the Road Trafficking Act 1988, which basically promotes appropriate road use. So you can get a penalty charge notice, also known as PCN, if you do not use the road appropriately. So, for example, if you park wrongly, so if you double park, if you park on yellow lines, that would classify as wrong parking. Or if you use the road wrongly as well. So, for example, you break some traffic rules. For example, there's a sign that says that you shouldn't go to the right, but you go to the right, or you drive on bus lanes. And thirdly, in London specifically, there are places where you'd have to pay for congestion zones, low emission zones, and if you do not pay for those, that would basically trigger you getting a PCN. So how it normally works is that when you receive a PCN, you'd have to make the payment within 28 days. If you make the payment within 14 days, you normally would have to pay less, so the fee would be reduced by 50%. You'd receive a 50% discount. However, if you pay after the 28 days, then you'd have to pay the original fee usually plus 50% more. So ideally, when you receive such a notice, you should deal with it as soon as possible. So, in certain circumstances, a person can, for example, miss the penalty notices that they have received, or they can lose tickets, they might have moved addresses, and so they might not have received those tickets to begin with. So, all of that can result in tickets being accumulated. So, what can you do in that instance? So, you can appeal. As Lawyer Charles said, there's a form known as Form PE2, which you can find on the gov.uk website. So, this is an application to file a statutory declaration out of time. And as this is a declaration, it has to be sworn before a commission of oath. So, that is, for example, a solicitor or before a justice of peace, so a magistrate or an officer at any local court. So the point here is that you have to basically set out your case, you have to sign it, and then the solicitor, for example, or the magistrate has to confirm that they witnessed you writing all of that. So in terms of the form, as I said, which is Form PE2, you have to fill out certain details. So you have to put in the penalty number. You have to also include your full name, your address. It's important that you put in your full address, since at the end of the form it says that if you do not put in your full address, the application or the form will not be accepted. Then secondly, you'd have to give reasons why you're filling the statutory declaration out of time. And it's important that the information that you put in that form is correct to the best of your knowledge. Since if you basically make a false declaration, which is intentional, it would be classified as a criminal offence under Section 5 of the Perjury Act 1911, and you can be imprisoned for 2 years or be fined, or both. So it's important that you put in the correct information to the best of your knowledge. And after you have completed that form, you send it off to the Traffic Enforcement Centre, which is in Northampton, St. Catherine's House. So that is how you would appeal against a penalty charge notice. So that's it. Thank you very much.
Thank you too, my dear. Etiefo, say emre no aso say yɛbɛsɔre yɛn aso na mmom ansa na yɛbɛkɔ mebisa lawyer Charles sɛ den na ɔtwe ɔdebɛgya yɛn yɛmfa hyɛ nkotokuo mu na yɛmfa nnante ɛsrɛ
Yo, na watching the individual on say we are driver na wo nam kromu a ɛyɛ a woma yɛhwɛ sɛ baabi a yɛkɔ parking no mmara no ma yɛ kwan sɛ mmara no ma yɛ kwan so a then na yɛbɛyɛ ɛde sɛ yɛbɛtwa ticket no de ato so na yɛkama anaasɛ sɛ kɔba sɛ yɛntumi ntwa ticket no a na ɔmoma yɛn ticket a ɛsɛ sɛ yɛtu anammɔ na ɛkɔba sɛ yɛnsa nka notice no deɛ a na aboro so anasɛ accumulate akɔyɛ bebree a mmara ma yɛ kwan sɛ yɛtu anammɔ na yɛka kyerɛ wɔn sɛ yɛnsa nka na ntɛm nti muntwa nea ɛbɛgu so no nyinaa mfi so na momfa yɛ menkɔ beginning charge na mode ba kane no a ɛyɛ bi a 130 anaasɛ 140 anaasɛ 40 pounds no they will deal with that nti ne nyinaa no ɛyɛ wo wasodie sɛ ɛsɛ sɛ woyɛ no wobɛyɛ sɛ wo challenge a before 28 days no a ɛyɛ appeal ɛno nea nti a wofeel sɛ ehia sɛ wobɛtua no ɛno ne appeal no na mmom sɛ 28 days no pa ho na sika no akɔ soro na ɛkɔpie court anasɛ mpie court a ɛsɛ sɛ wotu anamɔ na wɔka kyerɛ wɔn sɛ wonsa nka adeɛ no time a ɛsɛ sɛ wonsa ka no nti ɛnyɛ fair sɛ nea ɛbɛgu so no ɔmɛma wo etua woyɛ ne saa a ɛsɛ sɛ wɔfa mmara kwan so na form ɛsɛ sɛ wɔfele no wɔafele no nyinaa after and then program na sɛ biribi wɔ hɔ a ɛkyerɛ obi adwene wɔ saa ɛkwan no so a wobɛtumi afrɛ anasɛ wɔnya saa form no bi sɛ yɛse tu anamɔ a wobɛtumi afrɛ na yɛaboa wo na otwa saa ɛka no a ɛbɛda w'anim no nyinara efi hɔ na meyɛ adom a ɛkyena nso yɛbɛhyia edi nkɔmmɔ ɛkyena nkɔmmɔ no nso ɛyɛ dɛ paa wo ba aso mmra so sɛ ɔkɔkɔ register to become a British citizen because we did 10 years and now say mmra so sɛ ɔkɔ register na wabɛyɛ British citizen because wo no wenya indefinite nti wo ba no gyina wo so ayɛ registration saa na ɛkyɛ deɛ a wobɛyɛ application na mmom wonni sika a wode bɛtua kwala mmienu kwala mmiɛnsa kwala baako wobɛyɛ den ɛsɛ sɛ woyɛ application kwan wɔ hɔ sɛ wobɛyɛ ne free anaa na yɛka ne sɛ ɛkwan ɛwɔ hɔ nti ɛkyena bra na abɛjoin yɛn 4 to 6 na yɛhu saa ɛkwan no na yɛmfa so na yɛnsave sika ɛma ebusua no na akwala no so enya ne citizenship na menka yɛn ho shalom.
Yo, it's you for the for aha na remember my crying. I didn't free the obi apu. Hey, say betien is free, benyan free, na santu anamu free. Na ko hwe say oba na wa wonu kromo a wait my British passport amani free. Ah, there na enye dey say. And to make a date with that tomorrow. Na the community and the law ebeba so then between the hours of 4 to 6 2 solid hours then we say you did say adwuma no tino bomodia na beka ye ho na ye di dwuma no fe media ne manyeti aha na ye di ebesi yesi anamo tin biara ebewie wo bobo ano enti ya atwe no aha na ebesi na se ne ebesi hia me mamu nyina a lovely weekend. Bye bye.
Based in London, we are a dynamic award-winning firm specializing in a range of legal services. Welcome to BWF Solicitors, a trusted and experienced law firm specializing in immigration and nationality, appeals and judicial review, dispute resolution, family and matrimonial, and other family law disputes with international context. These include matters such as private child arrangement orders, contestant and uncontested divorce, non-molestation for domestic violence, and financial remedy. Our childcare and family team appreciate the issues facing you at such a difficult time. Our advice is delivered in a confidential and sensitive manner. Meet Bernard Owusu, our esteemed senior partner, with over 32 years of experience and known for his expertise and dedication to serving our clients and the community. BWF Solicitors stands for integrity, respect, excellence, teamwork, diversity, inclusion, and service to the community. We provide tailored assistance specific to your case. At BWF Solicitors, every day is filled with dedication, creativity, and a commitment to finding the best solutions for our clients. Our team at BWF Solicitors is ready to assist you with all your legal needs. You can find us at the 4th floor, Anna House, 214 to 218 High Road, Seven Sisters, London, N15 4NP. Our main office line is 0208 493 7340, or our emergency line is 07712 761 884.